Hi guys, today we're going to be making buttercream. These are the ingredients required for the buttercream. Butter, unsalted butter, which is at room temperature. The quantity of butter would be around 140 grams. And then we would require icing sugar. This would be around 280 grams. And then we need about 2 tablespoons of milk and vanilla essence, about 1 teaspoon. And these are edible colors. Today I'm keeping it simple. I'm just using yellow and red. You can use any color of your choice. This is the icing sugar which I generally use here in Riyadh, but I have found the same brand in India as well, or if you have access to this brand anywhere else, you can buy this. It's pretty good. So it's called SIS and it says icing sugar. They do have brown sugar and confectionery sugar in them in the same brand. So you can use this. I have also used back in India a brand called Bluebird, and the buttercream had turned out fairly good. So you can use that as well. So firstly, what you need to do is we need to beat this butter for approximately 4 to 5 minutes. As you can see, it's yellow. You should beat it and butter turns from yellow to a slightly whitish color. So I'll go ahead and beat it using the beater, and I'll show it to you after some time. That is about 3 to 4 minutes. So now you can see that after beating the butter for about 3 minutes, this is how it looks. It has turned from yellow to pale yellow. Now I'll go ahead and start adding the icing sugar a little by little and continue with the beating process. Add about half the quantity and then show you guys how it looks like. So I've added half the quantity of the icing sugar, and this is how the butter and icing sugar mixture looks like. So let me go ahead and add the remaining half, not all at a time but a little by little, and then I'll continue with the beating process. And once I finish adding all the icing sugar, I'll show it to you again how it looks. So I've finished adding all the icing sugar into the butter icing sugar mixture bowl, and I've given it a good beat, and this is how it looks like. And now is the time to add milk, which is about 2 tablespoons I would be adding into it, and along with it I will add about 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. So I'll do that and give it a good mix and show you guys how it looks like. So this is how the buttercream looks like. So it's done now. It's time for us to separate this into 2 portions. So I would be dividing this into 2 equal halves. I'll transfer half of the portion into the other bowl, the same bowl into which I had taken icing sugar, and then I would add these edible colors. How much ever deeper I would require the color to be, those many drops of the color, and just beat it once or twice to just incorporate the color into the buttercream. I'll do that and show you guys how each of the buttercream bowls turn out to be. So this is how the buttercream has turned out to be. The red is somewhat like a pink, and yellow is fairly good. Now is the time to start doing the piping. So for which I have these piping bags. These are available in any supermarket, easily accessible. And you would require these piping nozzles. I had these built-in nozzles, but then I have misplaced it somewhere, so I'm going to use these nozzles itself. These are Prestige nozzles. In case you do not have these nozzles, what you can do is you can cut the tip of the piping bag itself into different shapes, like this, and go ahead and pipe using just the piping bag itself. I will show you guys how you do that in some other video of mine, but in this current video I will use the nozzles and show you how to pipe. I just thought I'll show you guys as to how to go about doing it. So you just open a piping bag, these are disposable ones, and then put in one of the nozzles. I put in here one. So, and push it to the end of it. And all you do is just cut open this. So I've done one here. So I've inserted the nozzle, and using the scissors, I've just cut open this edge of the piping bag. So you're ready to go. Go ahead and fill these buttercreams in these piping bags, and then we'll go ahead and start piping it on the muffins. So I filled the piping bags with the pink and yellow buttercream. So what you need to do is, once you fill the buttercream into the piping bag, you need to push it towards the nozzle and ensure there's no air bubbles, and give it a twist on at the top, and push down the buttercream, let it come out of the nozzle, and then you're good to go. So what I'm going to do now is, I have some sprinkles. These are the chocolate strands and white sprinkles. So this somewhat looks like a sunflower. So what I'll do is, I'll add these chocolate sprinkles in the middle to make it look like sunflower, more of a sunflower. And the rest, it's all your imagination. Just go ahead and explore, give it any kind of a design that you would want to give. So the quantity of the ingredients which I've mentioned, that would be enough to frost, say, about 20 cupcakes. But then if you want to go ahead and frost more number of cupcakes, then just double the quantity, whatever I've mentioned. The recipe would be given in the description box, not to worry. Also guys, in case you're left out with any buttercream after frosting all the cupcakes, just store them in an airtight container, and then you can spread it on bread, and your kids would love it, or on a bun, and that becomes a cream bun. So I'm sure in no time the kids would finish it off. But in case you have excess, so do store it in an airtight container, and then chuck it into your fridge. I hope you all like this video. Thank you. Bye bye.